Uh-oh, sirens. You know what that means? I'm near Braddock. Yeah, Braddock has a bad reputation. It's a underprivileged town, steel town that the mill is running at lower capacity, a lot of layoffs, a lot of poverty, depressed area with all kinds of stuff. But it was a perfect town to shoot the movie Martin in because it had that small town look. Also looked a little depressed even back then. So, and that was in the late 70s. Anyway, finally got out here. I've been driving around like a maniac today. Probably saw the Night Riders cemetery thing. I tried to look at the cemetery after dark. That was kind of a wash. I know what headstone to look for. I just couldn't find it. I think you have to walk to find it because it wasn't visible from the road. So anyway, yeah, the siren is a good start to the show. And now I'm going to drive through Forest Hills. I'm currently in Forest Hills. And it's right next to Braddock. So the first location is the Santini house in Forest Hills, just above Braddock. So let's go check it out. Hopefully the signal holds up. I keep losing signal all day. Stream goes for a while and then suddenly get no signal. It's kind of fucked up, but I guess the coverage area is just not what I thought it was. Last time I drove around a lot more, it seems, and I didn't have so much cutoff. So let's see what happens. The rain finally stopped, pretty much. It's moist out, but it's not raining. So we're turning this. I was just on Braddock Road, and I'm turning onto Ardmore Boulevard in Forest Hills. So it's funny, Braddock.
Proceed.
Not in Braddock.
In about 1 mile, turn right onto Yost Boulevard.
Damn it, I forgot to turn off my GPS. Let me just turn the volume down. Who cares what it says? All right. I tried the GPS for on the phone because I wasn't streaming, and I don't want to have it chatting the whole time I'm driving around, so I already know where I'm going. I'm just going to watch the little dot on the Google Earth to find the Santini house. See, it's still sprinkling a little bit, but man, it was pouring for hours. There you go, it says Forest Hills right there. We're technically already there, but that's the official signage for it. Okay, now it's barely sprinkling at all, so perfect timing so I get some better views. So yeah, I've got a little bit further to go at the next major intersection here. Not this one, but the next one is where I want to turn. Let's reposition my thing so I can see it better here. Yeah, I think I want to turn here. Yost Boulevard. See if I'm right. I think that was right. Look at that. Yep, Yost Boulevard. So again, movie magic. Santini house is not in Braddock. It may look like it's all in the same town in the movie, but it's a different town. So up here I have to go major left. Can't see the street name, but this is the one on the map. Brenton Towers? It's a big sign for Brenton Towers. This looks like a big brick building to me. So down this road, and I have to go left, I think, at the next major road. Kind of forms like an L shape. Right about here, looks like. So not a major road, but I think that was the L. Let me double check. Yeah, good guess. Alright, this guy's following way too close. You can just pass me. How's that? Don't annoy me while I'm looking for film locations. Alright, so now I can zoom in. And there's a circle up here. It becomes a big circle. So I can come up here and go right at the circle. It's one of those narrow streets where if you start parking, nobody can do anything. And is this the right to the circle? Not quite. Oh no, that was it. Okay. So this starts a big circle. The Santini house will be on the left. I'm trying to remember what it looks like. Again, I should have watched these movies before coming out here. And I don't want to bring up YouTube now and try and look for it. I'll just capture it now and enjoy it later. Okay, that's the Santini house. Right there. 210, street address. Let's get a quick shot of it here. Damn charge cord. There it is. It's dark, sorry, but that's the only time I could get here. That's the Santini house. Mount this back in the bracket. Get ready for the next spot. Cool. So there's that. Apparently has a blue roof according to the Google Earth view. Most of the houses around here are red, orange, or white, or black, but that one is a blue roof. Pretty cool. I think that's the one he fixed the screen door for or something like that. Maybe she turned him into a handyman at one point before she committed suicide. Her young sexual partner. And then here's where it curves around, like a big circle. A lot of these houses have this interesting elevations, like a big berm for a front lawn, and then a garage below that, dug in, just like the Santini house. Interesting thing. It's just like they had just giant hills and they just carved the foundations and the driveways into the curves. When I put my hand out there, it doesn't feel like it's sprinkling, but it is. So this was Park Lake to get to here. And let's go back to where I was. Oh, did I lose my... Oh, I went back through. I'm back to the Santini house again. See, it's a circle. If you don't watch it, you could go back in a circle over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. So there's another road over there. It's parallel, but there's nothing there. I'm not gonna go up there for no reason. This is just for the film locations. But you can see the driveways. They're all cut into the hills. And the grass is just a big berm. Everyone has a little private hill in the front yard. Okay, now pay attention. Curves around. Curves around. And I'm supposed to go straight this way, not the other way. Okay. So Park Lane, 210 Park Lane, that's the Santini house. And this road was General Braddock Boulevard. Oh, is that what Braddock's named after? A general? I didn't know that. So back out to the main road. Now that I've seen that. This should take me down. Verify something on the map, so I'm going to pull over real quick. People are getting on my ass anyway, and I'm not in a hurry, so I want to slow them down. So I want to get back onto the main road that goes into Braddock. And looks like I need to go back where I came from. These are all landlocked. It's just trees and no access roads to the main road. So I need to... is that true? Does that actually go out to the main road? No, I think I have to go back. I haven't seen any junctions for a while, even looking around the trees. So let me cut back the other way. What I can do, I'm not going to block anybody here. I won't be a douche. There's a nice view of the hills I was talking about, the hilly roads. So let's drive down the middle of the street here. So you don't drive in the middle of the street, it's a 2-lane road, dummy. So back where I came from, past General Braddock. Oh, this is Braddock Hills. So it is technically Braddock. I thought it was still Forest Hills. It's Braddock Hills, right next to Forest Hills. then I think the next area is called North Braddock. I think Braddock Hills is where Tony Bupa currently lives. His family's old house used in Martin was in Braddock proper, but I think he lives in Braddock Hills. That's what he said last year, I think. So back to Yost Boulevard, taking the main road. Yeah, so it's not rainy, but there's a lot of moisture in the air. It's gunking up this windscreen. The windshield. I'm gonna pull in here real quick because I need to check something. Shopping center here. Okay, this stupid Google Maps keeps, or Apple Maps keeps bumping up. Give me a second here. I might pause the video. And we're back. Good. I kept getting directional pop-ups. It's really annoying, and I also was concerned. I'm pretty sure the audio doesn't bleed through. The microphone's on, but just in case it messes the stream up and I don't hear it, don't want to have that. So now we're down back on the main road, down into Braddock proper. I think it's called North Braddock is the first section. Okay. There's my little blue dot. Everything is good. This damn moisture keeps building up. You can see the moisture in the air. It's got a, making kind of a halo around some of the lights. Call Top Dog. I think you go into some overpass, if I remember correctly, before we get into downtown. I know there's an overpass before Forest Hills back there. I remember driving through there last time I was here. One 1-800-GET-FILL. Getting close, we're getting close. Yep, gas $3.39. There's the oh no, not overpass, but a bridge. That's it. The bridge into Braddock. verify I'm still on track. This is called Lincoln Highway. Actually, you know what? I think I passed it. Probably should have left the GPS on a little bit longer, but I wanted to catch the northern point thing. The GPS said it was quite away from where I was going to go. So let me find a decent place to pull over again. Yeah, I think just reloaded. My sights had disappeared and now I passed it. So hold on, I'm going to turn around. This Google Earth method isn't perfect. I keep having glitches, but like I said, it's the only one that accepted on the iPad, my special Google Map template. The other one did not. Google Maps did not take it directly, which is weird because it's a Google Map template. So let's go short distance, turn around, go back. Now I've got my sites populated again. I can see what I missed. So it seems awfully nice here to be Braddock. So, not to be mean, but it's true. It's on the map. I can see the map. And I've actually passed it. So it looks like I have to take, yeah, there's a part where it curves and straightens out and there's a junction right there. I have to take that one. So the bridge was extra, that's not part of it. You can see on the left there's some lights and some steam. That's the steel mill. Still working in the wee hours. Okay, looks like there's a left turn I can make up here. That'll take me where I want to go. Let's go left here. I think this is appropriate. I can't go that way. But instantly it looks different. Look at that. Old, kind of run-down homes. And now where I need to be. I'm on track. You can tell it's definitely not a nice area. Looks like it was at one point when they had money and jobs, etc., etc. Oh yeah, I need to go right so I can get to the steel mill. That's not where I want to be. And it looks like, is that a dead end? No. Just follow the fence line. Some nice cars on the street though. People definitely have money around here. Private driveway. Okay, so that was not the right place. But again, there's some nice cars here, so even though it's run down and not so great, people definitely have some money here. There's a Pennsylvania license plate for you if you haven't seen them well enough. Got kind of a cobblestone, not a cobblestone, but interlocking brick street. That's kind of nice. That was definitely put in at a time when they definitely had money here. Don't see those kind of roads very often. More like a walkway than a road. So I need to double back a little bit and do a left turn up here to get onto the the road that has the steel mill. I think it might be this one. There's Sherry's Family Market. It's a nice straight road. Look at that. I think that's the one I want. If not, it's parallel to the one I want. Yep, it's not the right road. Nice mural there, though. Look at that. It's a girl reading her book, admiring the steel town in the distance. See that all right? And then a steel strong man, almost a comic book character, right in front of it. All right, let's go this street. Got some more Dead Reckoning. Yeah, all these streets are that kind of interlocking brick. That's wild. That is not a normal paved street. Okay, this is the right road. Looks like a firehouse there. This one goes to the steel. So you get to see the steel mills that keep this place alive and also simultaneously cause so much trouble. Because downsizing and layoffs and pretty much, you know, these kind of factory towns, you depress the whole area when, just like with Flint, Michigan, that Roger and Me movie that was first movie made by that controversial director. I forgot his name now. But here we go. Got a bridge over the river or over the road. I'm not sure. Probably river. And there's steel in the distance. Steel mill going probably 24/7. Smokestacks. Steam. I drove by here one day during the day, and there didn't seem to be that many cars. I mean, there were plenty of cars, but not as much for a giant mill that you would expect. Because again, they're understaffed because they're trying to keep the place going. So this whole along this whole road right here for quite a while is all steel property. I can actually smell the processing going on. It's a combination of chemical smell and a rust smell. So there's some houses up here on this street. But if I cut down, I think can I go one more street down? I think there's one more street down that goes right in front of the steel mill. I took it last time. Let's get a little bit closer because we're at high elevation here. Oh, actually, before I do that, shit, there are a couple sites right by here. There's the meat delivery house. Let's see what the meat delivery house was. Again, these kind of cobblestone interlocking brick streets. Kind of interesting. Very rough though. They're all out of whack. And up here on the right is the meat delivery street. Remember the lady who puts her head out and says thank you to Martin. Looks like it's here right at the end of the street, and I can turn right. Yeah, that's it, right there. With the Tibetan banner going across there. Here's the meat delivery house from Martin. She's like, thank you, Martin, or thank you, young man, or something like that. Fun, fun, fun. Somebody gets a lot of pallets here of something. There's a lot of delivery pallets there. So that was on the corner there. So I took, was it Bell Avenue? That's Lydia Street. Right at the end of Lydia Street is the meat delivery house. Boy, that's a steep drop there. Okay, and now down here, whoa. I can really smell that steel mill. I'm not even right next to it. So there's some buildings here, very old buildings. There's a steel mill has its own water tower there. You can see the light on top of it. See all the steam coming out of there. So this is a dead end. I can't go here. I have to go right, but I want to show that water tower with the steam, and you can hear the noise. Just constant noise. A lot of old buildings here falling apart and boarded up. This damn moisture keeps fogging up the window. Look at that. It's still got that interlocked kind of brick street. I didn't notice that last time. All over the place. Now they've put some paving on top of it because they're all falling apart and not maintained. But if I go over left here, I can get closer to the steel. Looks almost like Creepshow with the meteor shit, the little plants growing up in the road. If I didn't see lights on and cars over these houses, I would think this was a ghost town. There's an old bar that's shut down there. It literally looks like a ghost town because things are all dilapidated and there's stuff growing over things and roads are falling apart. Very sad. Deaf child area. Oh, so you gotta watch it because they can't hear you. Ann Street. That's also a dead end, so I can't go that way. These houses look pretty nice, sporadically. Okay, what do we got down here? Oh, there was a cat ran by. Again, some of these places literally look abandoned. There's shit piled up on the porch, no lights on. That one's for sale. That has like a Tudor style to it. It's kind of nice. All right, this should take me down to the steel. No, it looks like another dead end. Okay. Gotta keep going left. Bell Street. Looks like Bell Street's the main drag. Here's another firehouse. I think the one back there was the old firehouse. Ooh, some of these are nice on the left, these brick houses. So a major T intersection. Maybe I can get down to the Steel Road from here. I know I got to it from downtown when I was here before, but I'm coming a different direction, so. This is what road? I can't see the name. But it goes all the way down under a bridge, so this is promising. Looks like a school there to the right. underpass. Some graffiti on it. There we go. There's a big church on the left. So this is the main drag here, straight ahead. Time for me to check the map. What else is near here? There's a Nia Page Community Center. What was that place called? Martin Original Bridge. Okay, that one's supposedly not around anymore. They mentioned that on some podcast or something like that. That was the bridge where he walked across and nobody could find it. So I guess they marked the location of it, but it's no longer really there. I lost my blue dot. Give me my blue dot back. There we are. So yeah, we saw the bridge. We passed that. Shit, what was that? There's a former location of St. Thomas Church. It's a vacant lot now. So I won't even go there because it's a vacant lot. That's down here to my left. There's a whole bunch of stuff to my right. But first I'm going to go down the main street and show you the steel mill. Like I said, the cause and the demise of this whole place. So there's some proper, look at that, with the big columns. There's some proper old-timey development in this community, but it's just gates and fences everywhere and dilapidated stuff, lots of graffiti. Got a bus going through. Again, look at all those fences. Again, more graffiti on the left. Hard to see at night, but it's there. A lot of boarded up buildings. Plants growing over things. There you go. Look at that steam. Holy moly. Birds are singing. That's a mockingbird. So I drove down this last time. I was there all the way down when the guys were working here during the day. I'll leave the windows down so you can hear that noise. I'm not even right next to it, and it's just constant noise. There's a big church to my left here. So I'm on Braddock Avenue now. And that is 11th Street on the right. Fire department on the right. Lots of fire departments here. Park and shop. Just go around me, dude. I don't want somebody fucking tailgating. Go around, asshole. I'm enjoying my tour here. Saul Patch, Garden of Eden. Saul is in sun. Soul. Nice little community garden. There's a welcome to Braddock sign back there. I'll get that on the way back. With a script font. And there you go. Right by the steel mill now. There's the parking lot for the steel mill. You can only see a handful of cars in here, trucks and whatever. There's the big steel man in the front. Gotta show you that. Got their own mascot, bending a bar of steel. Look at that guy. Urgh. Looks almost like Mankind or something from the wrestling world. This, What's his name? Does it say his name here? Joe Magapak? Something or other. Stop, look, listen. So there's the view into the steel mill. That's the number 2 gate. I want to do a little side shot for part of this so you can see what's going on. You don't care about the road. Oh shit, some other guy's on my ass. Go ahead, dude, go around. It's in such a fucking hurry. And another guy's coming by as well. God damn it. This is a busier road than I thought. Go ahead. Unless you're a cop, I don't give a shit. I imagine they're coming for work. I don't think there's anything else down here. I can see a bunch of lights down here. There's a big old gate. This is a very long property. See all the steam in the background. Some parkers here on the left. So I guess depends on what section you're working in, where you want to park. It's such a big facility. Looks like a prison fence almost. More parking up here for employees. Some kind of a main gate here. Guy manning the zero is no accident. All these like reminders for safety. More people parking here. There's a big like conveyor belt thing moving stuff back and forth. Looks like something. Now it's a cyclone fence, so you can at least see what's going on. Not as noisy over here, but you can really smell it. All kinds of buildings there. Lots of trucks here for various deliveries. Stuff banging around back there. Some massive like tractor things. They're huge wheels.